Like I said, I ain't got no type.
The girls don't go out of style. I mean, you light skin, dark skin, brown skin, yellow skin.
You could be purple if you bad. You bad.
Purple is crazy.
She could be an alien from whatever planet. Shit.
Nah, that's crazy. Purple is crazy.
The grows to get a little tipsy. Find me a bitty for licky. I just got in a whole brand new bag. I'm rolling around like I missed it. Elliot, jewelry moving like juice. Knocking out gold, then it hit me. Look, I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Sweat, tears, and blood, you can see it in my eyes. My future turning up, what it's time to be alive. I'm that nigga, I don't mean to brag, but I'm getting too nice with this. Ain't no way that I'm going outside.
What's up, y'all? We back with episode 2 of season 1 of Modern Loverz, and that's Loverz with a Z on it. Make sure y'all get that right, man. Get that right. So, this episode is called First 48 Oyster Edition. I'm gonna tell you a little background, a little context behind that, and why we chose that topic or that title. Y'all, everybody know about the oysters going around. We touched on it a little bit in the first video, in the intro. And if you saw the intro, you know what we're getting into now. So, the main topic of conversation right now is, how could she go and order all them oysters and he didn't pay for them?
Well, I feel like she could have ordered food, but oysters, ordering 1 or 2 things of oysters would have been fine. Because they were, what, $15 each? That would have been like $30 plus the drinks. Her bill herself would have probably been $60. But then she ordered 4 things of oysters, and she ordered food afterwards. So her bill itself was like $160.
Yeah, and bro said they was going out for drinks, not 48 oysters and then food after that. She ate enough for her and a family of 4. Shit, 5 even.
And the crazy thing is, she ordered a meal after that.
Yes.
And I just went back and watched the video on TikTok today because I just had to re-up myself. I had to, understand what exactly happened, right? They went out for drinks. She ordered 48 oysters. She ordered a drink. He ordered a drink. Dude didn't even touch his drink.
Yeah, he left it up.
He was probably disgusted by how the way she was scoffing them oysters now.
And I guess it ain't nothing wrong if you go there, you get oysters and stuff. If we plan to go get oysters,
I feel like ordering one thing of oysters would have been okay. It would have been kind of inconvenient, but it still would have been. It would have been okay.
It would have been another thing if they were sharing too, but it was just her eating it by herself.
Yeah, and she did not share it at all.
But I can't fault her all the way because she wasn't texting him back. And the one time that she did text back, they went out and she went and ran it up.
Yeah, she took full advantage of that.
But I think that's his fault, though.
Yeah, it is.
Because, man, I don't think he should have paid for him. But I think that if chick wasn't coming and she wasn't trying to do nothing with you before, why try to, force it to take her out now?
That's because he thought she was playing hard to get. And
it's damn hard to get, man.
It's the hard to get. Now he see that she's taking the opportunity that he's giving her. And she took advantage of it 100%. She shouldn't have did that much, but
that's how it be. Like, if a girl see a dude that gonna keep going and going and going, even though she told him no, she probably gonna think, why not? Let me take advantage of it. Let me get a free meal.
Because at this point, you harassing me, so I might as well get something out of this harassment.
But would he be considered a good guy, or would he be considered an idiot?
Yeah, idiot. Because that whole situation could have been avoided.
Yeah.
Like, my brother, she led you on for 3 weeks. You didn't get the hint.
Nothing.
That's why I'm like, my thing is, she didn't text you back, and then one time she texted you back, she said, yeah, we could go on a date. And you gladly go. You go like she wanted to spend time with you.
Well, maybe part of him was hoping that that's what it was. She wanted to spend time. Maybe the face-to-face connection would have changed something. But I don't know how they met, the context of how they met. They could have met face-to-face. It didn't change anything. She really just got something out of it, but at least she had enough to cover her own bill.
Yeah, at least he didn't have to pay for it. Even though he put himself in that situation, he got out of it.
It's crazy because I want to feel bad because, how she did him, right? But he had a choice to go or not to go. Yeah. And he went, and she took advantage of it. And, hey, game, you got to give credit where game is game.
Yeah, game is game.
She had game. She went there, she did it. Now, she ended up paying for her food herself. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a little, maybe she went a little too many oysters. She could have, I think 12, because she got a dozen. Yeah. And they were raw. South Louisiana, I don't eat no raw oysters.
Rockefeller.
My auntie, yeah, I can bacon, cheese, I can butter, garlic butter, all that. I ain't eat no oyster raw though.
Yeah, she was.
But she had
slurping
hot
them.
sauce, lemon on them, and you could hear her slurping them in the video. Tray after tray, and then she
Disgustingly
still
doing
ordered another meal.
Then it went a small meal with steak and potatoes, I think.
Man,
I love that for her.
Yeah, she had to pay though.
Well,
did
she
have to
had
pay.
the money to pay for it.
did.
That goes back into I wouldn't do nothing I can't do for myself.
True.
See that brings me to the first question of this: how many times does a guy have to take a girl out for the girl to pay?
For the girl to pay. I don't know. I guess that's just something y'all have to talk about because a lot of guys won't let a girl pay at all, and a lot of girls were willing to pay for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's something y'all have to talk about. Me personally, I guess it's like, I don't want to say it's a 50-50 thing because it's not, but it's whenever I feel, okay, how about this? If I ask you out on a date, I'll pay for it.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like the guy should always pay for the first date.
Yeah.
That's just a unspoken rule.
Even if the girl asks him to go out?
Okay, now
It's
if she
different.
asks, yeah, then it's different. Usually I say whoever asks pays, but I mean, I feel like a first date, I feel like me as a guy, I would want to pay. And then after that, if she offers, I might let her pay here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know.
But I might pay for that first date just to show her what I'm about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To show her that I'm coming with it.
Yeah, that's why I said you gotta pay
Because-
on the first date.
But is that girl gonna pick that steak 48? Or is she gonna take me to Chili's?
Well, that's why you always. Well, you gotta work with her budget at that point, I guess. You ain't gonna mess with somebody you know cannot afford the same thing you can't afford. So if you know she can't afford steak 48 and she gonna afford to give you Chili's, don't bring her to steak 48. Bring her somewhere low key like Chili's.
I ain't never had chili steak before. I mean, I don't know how it is. I had the ribs one time, but it wasn't hitting on that.
I ain't even know they sold steak. I don't know the last time I've been to Chili's.
Mm-mm.
Nothing against them.
I ain't got nothing wrong with chili. Like, you know,
It's
go
just
there.
a chill spot to go
It's just a
to.
Yeah,
chill spot
really.
to go to. Now, I will say the margaritas that they got, they're legit.
Yeah, I drink
You know,
Applebee's margaritas.
Not, but you know, the Applebee's margaritas, the $1 ones,
Mhm.
they have people running to the bathroom after.
I ain't never had the $1 ones now. I go with the little $5 buckets or something like that. I ain't never had
Man.
them.
Yeah, they had people running to the bathroom after. I'm like, dang, man. Happy that's not me.
Heavy. Going crazy.
But I like the whole dating scene and like who takes out first or like how many times a girl has to do it or a guy, vice versa. I guess like from the girl standpoint, how do you like when do you say, okay, I'm gonna put my money out on this guy?
When I feel like there's something worth putting my money, it's an investment.
Mhm.
A relationship is an investment. So when I feel like he is worth my time, my affection, then I'm gonna start giving him my time and my affection.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I feel like, yeah, to piggyback off that, like, in the past, I went to Starbucks with girls, and they offered to pay off rip. Like, I'm about to pull out my wallet to pay. She's like, no, I got it. I'm like, oh, okay, I like that.
Maybe that's because it's Starbucks.
Yeah,
I know,
they
but
already
still,
was going
no,
anyway.
but it's
They're
like,
going
but,
anyway.
yeah.
You just an extra $5.
I know, but it's just like I don't know, like, we ain't really had to say, like, am I paying, you paying? She just like, hey, I got it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just like a one time. It's like every time.
Well, she knows she can afford to get you Starbucks every time y'all go.
Nah, real talk.
Or maybe
She
I'm
got
just
it mapped
easy.
out. Maybe
No,
you
I don't
easy.
mean
Maybe I'm just a
She
little
just
easy.
planning
She could
for
afford
you.
the
She
smaller
give you
things.
whatever. I don't know, man. I guess it's like, I don't know. I feel like guys, like girls get like the easier side of it. They get to scope a guy out before they say like, okay, I'm actually be with this dude. But guys have to put in all that pre-planning and pre-work to get to meet that girl's standards.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to put the money out first to get something in return.
Cause I feel like I heard something before, and let me know if this is true. But I heard like girls say they already know off rip if they want to be with a guy or not.
Hey, comment
100%.
that. Hey, answer that in the comments.
100%. Based on the first conversation, I could tell if I'm gonna see myself with you or not.
But you know, like they have a guy thing too. And I don't know if you heard it, Charleston, but 6 months will determine if a guy knows if he wants to marry a girl or not.
Yeah.
But is
6
that
months,
girls
yeah.
as well?
Yeah, because once I feel like 6 months is a long time, but 6 months from the day you meet, or 6 months from the day you feel a connection between
Guess you
that
like
person.
maybe like feel like connection.
Okay, so 6 months between that connection could be a whole 2-3 years in your
Yeah.
mind. That could be so long.
They could
So
feel
yeah,
forever.
it could be anything.
I guess that's like, man, the connections in relationships and like people actually understanding one another
Mm-hmm.
is a thing that will really string the relationship along. Because
That's what's making a
some people, like we mentioned on the first episode, some people they put on a little stunt first, so you don't know what they're really coming with until you really get to it. When you really get into it, y'all may start going places together, spending more time around. You find out he don't wash his drawers.
Yeah, that's not the same person you met 6
Right.
or however long ago
It's a
y'all
whole
met.
different person. Man, that's relationships and how they evolve. So, what type of things do y'all look for in a partner? Like when you're looking to date somebody, what type of things are you looking for in them?
I can tell you physically, I don't know what I'm looking for mentally, because mentally I'm not in a place where I want a relationship right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say what I'm looking for physically, but I'm at mentally. But physically, I can tell you, I want, a black man, somebody with a nice build, a nice smile. Nothing is wrong with white guys. Nothing at all. Nothing at all, you guys. I love white men too. But, a black king is different from a white man, Nothing against y'all, though.
100% behind that.
But, I just want somebody who I personally feel is attractive.
Gotta get the brothers, man. They can always go to the cookout, man. White guys, they're a little skeptical sometimes, man.
See me, I like the whole spectrum. You can be on this side, no melanin. On this side, all the melanin. Like physically,
sister the snow bunny.
Yeah, literally, and everything in between. Like physically, I don't have a type. As long as I find you attractive and like you take care of yourself and you have decent hygiene, I'm cool with that. And mentally, I feel like as long as you're trying to do something, because I can't date a girl who ain't got no ambition, no goal, like no drive. Like you just exist. Like you look good and exist. Like I can't do nothing with you.
Right. True. So what does drive look like? What does that look like? Does that mean getting up and going to work? Does that mean putting in time for the relationship? Like what does that even look like? So
like I'm gonna use the example, right? We all college students, right? If you're the type of person you always go to class late, you just barely passing. I understand it's hard sometimes, but like you don't have no get up to go and do more and do better. Like you just cool with the bare minimum and that's it.
No motivation, no ambition. You don't have a chase. You don't have a drive in you to do anything. You actually just, like he said, existing.
That's how I want that in my partner. Like I want to see you getting up and getting it every day the way I am. Like you thinking about what you're doing, but you making things happen at the same time. Like even if you're not doing it right then and there, you already thought about it, and you got your next move planned out. And I feel like people that like wait to like, I'm not gonna say like slackers or anything like that, but like people that wait to do things like to the last minute. Like for example, right? If you go to the bathroom, you take your shit or whatever, and the toilet paper on this last leg.
Yeah. Like
after you leave out that bathroom, you should be replacing that toilet paper because you ain't gonna remember next time you sit down. You're like, oh man, now I gotta get up and get some toilet paper.
Right.
But if you do it before or right after you finish, you're gonna get it done.
You're preparing for yourself.
So it's like somebody who's gonna really prepare for things that's really coming, and they're gonna think real hard about. I mean, I don't want to say think real hard, but like they're gonna be strategic and be aware of what they got going on.
Because I feel like if you can't do the little small stuff like that, when it comes to bigger things, like you're gonna be the same way. You're just gonna put it on the back burner, or you might not even think about it at all. Like
making them decisions in crunch time, right? But like I feel like I treat everything that I got going on like there's a time limit, there's a deadline. And people in college say, oh yeah, you're gonna have work deadlines, stuff like that. You got life deadlines too. Like they got certain things you want to do before you get to a certain age, so you could be prepared.
Be that successful person you want to be in life.
Yeah, so I feel like I know everybody's outlook on like what they want in our relationship is different, so like physically, like that don't really, I mean, of course you want somebody to keep up with themselves, stuff like that, but like it's really more so, can you match the head where I'm at? And like I feel like I'm 21 years old, I done made a lot of good moves just from the mentorship that I have and stuff like that, so I had the opportunity to really grow early, and I feel like some people, they like late bloomers and stuff like that, so they don't get up and going till they turn 30. I feel like that's too late.
But that's because you started early. You've been with the go-getter headset. You didn't have to learn how to become a go-getter.
I think, shout out to my daddy for that.
I was just finna say that also plays a part in how you raised too.
Yeah, shout out to all the good dads out there, man, that making things happen. Too. And the mamas too, man.
Shout out my mama, we love you.
Making things work. So, how is it different being somebody's type versus not being somebody's type? Same thing with the Oyster thing. Dude clearly wasn't chick type. And she clearly didn't want mess with them. But like we said, another thing, the guys got that confidence to say like, I don't care if I'm not her type or not. I'm gonna make myself her type.
See, it's like that's where I draw the line. Cause me personally, like, I feel like now that I got like a certain level of confidence to myself, I feel like I can tell if I'm a girl's type or not. And if I'm not, I just fall back. Cause in my head, I'm like, I might not be her type, but I'm still handsome. But that don't mean I'm about to over pursue her or chase after her because I know I'm not her type, right? So if she fucking with me, she fucking with me. If she not, then hey.
Hey, respectfully though.
Yeah, respectfully.
Because like you don't want to do that to yourself.
Exactly.
You already got girls out here playing hard to get.
Yeah, I already went through that in high school. I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah, I ain't gonna make myself be your type. I don't know what your type is, but if I'm not it,
if you like tall white men, hey, that's not me. Average dark skinned man can't fix that.
That's what I feel like people. And everybody wants to like they want who they want. You get that. But if a chick or dude don't want you, hey bro,
you gotta let it go. You can't
let
force
that go,
it to
man.
happen.
Don't force it because what you gonna do? Y'all gonna get married? Y'all gonna live happily ever after? No,
it's not gonna work that way. You gonna
like her,
and she's not.
She gonna be by dude house later on.
Yes,
she gonna be
every
using
night
you for your resources.
Exactly.
You gotta just think about your moves, y'all.
I think like being somebody's type is kind of hard because like I feel like every guy, every girl wants that perfect, check all the box person. I don't know how many of them they got out there.
Yeah, that's very slim.
Like, I was once told you have to quote unquote build your perfect man. You can see somebody who has the potential, has the potential, and throughout the relationship they'll grow into the person you want to be. Because if you communicate what you want and what you need in a relationship with a person, if they're not reciprocating what you need and your wants, then obviously they're not the person that needs to be in a relationship with you.
But how long do you wait to like build and shape that person?
Well, I feel like from day one you're talking about things you like. You're getting to know a person, so you'll know their interests and you'll know quote things they're like. So at that point you'll take in things that are saying. So if a guy tells me he likes, like he said, a tall white man, and I'm a tall white girl, and I'm not no tall white girl, so I can't help that. But if he's like, oh, I like girls who cook, I like girls who clean. Okay, well, I know how to cook, so let me show him something every once in a while. Right. Just to show him that I can do this. I'm not at this point with you yet, but I can, yeah.
No, I can feel that, though. Yeah, that's like, I think that's what everybody, like, tries to look for. But people got to realize, like, this is not Play-Doh. Like, you can't.
Yeah, it's not build a girl.
It's not build a man, build a girl.
Yeah. Like, it's not 2K either. I can't adjust my height. I can't just spawn with a full tat sleeves and piercings and all that.
I think every, like, and I see it, like, more across, like, I don't really see it on too much, like, I'm not going to say our generation, but, like, the people I'm around, like, now, I don't see it too much across them, because it's kind of like you kind of get what you get, and you kind of work through what you got going on, but, like, older generation, like, in between, like, maybe 28 to, like, 39, 38, something like that, that's the generation where they want, like, this perfect guy who ain't going to go out to no party, who ain't going to have no friends with big booties. Nothing.
And you know what's crazy? I got 2 cousins in my family. Both of them like 40 and they single because of that reason right there. They trying to find this perfect built man that checks 1,000 boxes, and it's like you only gonna find somebody at like 70, maybe 80% of what you truly want. And you just gotta be willing to work to get that other 20, 25, 30%.
That goes into shaping your partner into who you want them to be.
I think but you know, everybody says like marriage takes work, relationship takes work. You got to compromise. You got to give up some things. But I'm not going to say give up everything.
Don't change who you are for that person at your core.
Yeah, don't change who you are. Want what you want, but if you're not getting it, man, look, might explore some other options.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't want to do it to yourself. Like, you don't want to be in something where you know you're not getting what you want.
Because then you're not going to be happy.
You're not going to be happy.
And you're going to look somewhere else. Like you said, my other options.
And see, wandering eyes, can't have that, man. All that you can look but don't touch. Look, looking becomes nice only so long. Think about when you go to the store and you window shop. You like, man, I ain't gonna buy them jeans today. As soon as you go in there, you get to touching them, and now you're walking out champs with a bag of shoes. Come on, man, you gotta do better.
Yeah, $200 dinner in your pocket.
Exactly,
for no reason.
$200 dinner. You just want to walk around the mall, take a stroll.
Exactly.
And another thing too about being somebody type is like, if you a girl type, it's like you don't have to do as much as everyone else.
Pretty privilege is real, guys.
Yes, it goes on both sides. Girls be getting away with so much because they're so attractive, like to a dude. Like, oh my God, she's stacked. She got everything. Nice smile, nice nice body, nice hair, whatever you like, and you just be letting her do whatever.
Just because you think she's attractive.
And same thing with some of these dudes. Like, he might be tall, handsome. He might be everything you want physically. You be letting him do whatever he want.
Getting blind to the reality of situations because their faces are blinding you guys.
But why do people do that? I feel like you got the opportunity to make the change, but you don't. And it can't be because you want what you want.
Yeah.
No, you naturally are attracted to prettier things.
Yeah, that, and plus I feel like we so hyper focused on the physical and not everything else. Because like, what good is it gonna do if a girl a 10 out of 10, but like her mentality is terrible? She a terrible person. She talk about people. She don't treat people well. She ain't got no ambition, no goals. I can't do nothing with you. You just look good.
Right. She's just a nice arm candy.
And same thing for a dude. What if he just tall, handsome Jack, but he a terrible person, no drive, he don't have no awareness, no goals, no nothing. Like, he's no good.
But he handsome, so y'all care about it.
He said, but he's handsome.
But it's the same thing for a woman. They feel like
true. It's true though. Like, you.
Because it really just be like
people don't scope out for the mind. They scope out for what's right there in front of you.
Well, that's what attracts you to a person.
Yeah, that gets you in the door, but that doesn't keep you. Like, everything else gotta keep you.
It's like like the movie The Matrix. Like the woman in the red dress, right? Everything was great, right? You walk in, everything was great. The red dress woman walked by, everything stopped. He got so distracted. So it's like, okay, you see this girl, whatever your type is, you see her walk past. They got a million girls walking past, but you can point out one girl in the group. Why?
Because that's who's most attracted to you.
I don't know, man. I feel like from the guy-girl standpoint, it's like, how you gonna just go after attraction? Because if you see her for attraction, somebody else see her for attraction.
Well, I mean, somebody else is always gonna find things that you have, but to be nice. Yeah. Somebody look at your car and be like, oh my God, your car's so nice. It's the same thing with a woman. You just have to be able to obtain and keep those things.
See, and that's the thing. Dudes can't keep it.
Because they don't have the mindset.
But it could be that the girl don't want to be kept.
Could be the girl that won't be kept. That'll be with any relationship, though, because a man a lot of times don't want to be kept either. They won't want to be tied down to one girl because they keep wandering eyes.
I don't know, man. Black men don't cheat.
Yeah.
Right. Black men don't cheat.
I'm a faithful black man.
And I love that for you guys. This is why I love black men.
Faithful black, handsome man.
Black men don't cheat, man. I mean, it's crazy, though, because, like, people look at relationships and stuff, and they be like, man, I want a relationship, but they don't want to do what it takes.
They don't want that work title for their relationship.
They want that they want that social media post. Mm-hmm. They want all the other stuff, but they don't want to put in the actual work.
They don't see the tears that go behind the relationship, right. The sweat, the crying nights, the lonely nights.
Long nights. Thinking about what you gonna do, questioning yourself, all type of stuff, man. Like some people think that like they're the problem in a relationship sometimes. Really, it's not you the problem, but you're the problem for a different reason. Yeah. It's not because you ain't putting in the effort. You're not the problem because you don't see what you're doing.
Yeah. A lot of times we are unaware of our own standpoints.
I think like once you're in a relationship for so long, certain things you get comfortable and you start to fall back off of what you used to do.
Because it's a normality.
Because you're in it, you're already in it. Yeah. You feel like you ain't gonna get out of it. You're already in it. You're in it long enough. But like, no man, you gotta spice that thing up. I ain't saying add another girl to y'all, whatever y'all doing, or another guy. But I'm saying you gotta keep it fresh, man. Like. You gotta still be that girl's type 60 years down the line if you plan on marrying her.
If she married you because you had abs and muscles, you gotta keep them abs and muscles.
That about to be my next point. I'm jacked now. I'm gonna be jacked 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now.
Right.
So that's what his woman wanted. Well,
and I think like the like working out and things like that. That's bonding time. Like that's a chance to do things together and accomplish a goal because you can have a relationship goal.
Because personally, I would rather go to the gym by myself.
No?
I would rather be by myself.
Damn. Why though? Like,
I don't know. I think I'm just like more of a loner.
I see a lot of couples. They go to the gym, like they work out separate, but it's just the fact that they both in there. Yeah, they both in there doing it together.
Yeah. I guess that could work out.
Well, I ain't saying you gotta be over there benching your girl squatting you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you in there doing whatever you doing, she in there doing that. Y'all getting your workout on.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it together.
But y'all
get it on. Y'all there together. Y'all know what the goal is, and you can hold each other accountable.
That is
if
true.
y'all go together.
At that point, you would
It's
feel
like, you know, you go in there and the girl, she's in there taking pictures. I'm at the gym, guys. Like,
Yeah.
what you doing? We supposed to be working out.
Yeah, you here for the wrong reasons, love.
Or guys like homeboy over there in the mirror taking, what you say, what's your favorite slogan? Breaking my back because I'm not breaking hers.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
But yeah, I feel like that go with any hobby though. Like, that's just a way for like y'all to bond. Like, if she like to paint, you can be next to her painting. Or like, you like the knit, you might show them how to knit. Yeah, knit them a little hat.
Well, I don't think my man wants to knit, but you could chill next to me, play a game, read a book, just bonding time, I guess. Like he said, just a time that y'all are in the same space, just vibing.
My thing about like the game and stuff like that, like, okay, all right, so I just got a PS5, right? I'm a little late, but I got the PS5, right? I'm not no dude who gonna sit on the game all day long. I mean, I'm gonna start playing the game now more than I used to because I got the PS5 and I pay my money for it. But I'm not the type of guy who I feel like is gonna sit around the house and game all day. I'm gonna play the game every now and then, but I'm gonna be trying to work on something. I'm gonna be trying to build something because I like to do stuff with my hands.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna work on my truck. I'm gonna do something that's productive. Yeah. But I feel like some people, like you sitting around the house playing the game all day, and your lady, she getting it at work.
That's when the problem occurs because you don't have any motivation or drive.
And if you ain't no Twitch player bringing in $1 million a month,
yeah, you don't need
no
to play the
reason
game all day.
you don't need to be sitting on that game all day. Your partners need to be at work too. You gotta surround yourself with people who are looking to move forward. You can't be surrounding yourself with dudes who eat a bag of potato chips, sitting on the couch, playing a game all day.
Yeah, bro, texting me in the middle of the day, get on the game.
Hey,
no,
bro,
go to work.
Go to work. It's
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the daytime.
Go put a job application.
Exactly. You should be off for your lunch break. Lunch 12 to 1. Go to work. I don't know, man. Like, I ain't gonna call no names. I got some partners who, you know.
I think we all know people like
that.
Yeah,
people who just, you know, be on the game all day. It's the middle of the day.
Why are you on the game?
Why you on the game? Why is your thing say online?
Yeah, active.
Active, online. Like, what are you doing, bro? I don't know, man. I feel like I said, I ain't got no problem with gaming. I love my PS5. That thing is elite. I just had to beat somebody in Madden the other day, but I did get beat first, but we ain't got to go there. We ain't even gonna have to go there, all right? Don't even bring it up. But I feel like it was just like, it was good to be back on the game, and it was a nice little thing, just to chill and, you know, relax, play the game.
Yeah, especially now that the semester over, you got more free time.
Man.
All the stressing, the long nights, the studying, even more stressing, all that's done for a month.
For a month.
Yeah,
all for a month. Not resting, all for a month. That's
starting
it.
over.
And it's gonna start right back up, man. So how do girls let dudes do whatever they want when they're in love with them? I know we kind of touched on it a little bit, but like formally, like give the viewers that answer that they're looking for. Like, I
feel like you're just blind to what the reality is. It's the same thing with a man. You blind to the reality. Somebody can come tell you that he's sleeping with this one, that one, and that one, but he's sitting in your face saying, "No, we just be talking, we just friends." You're gonna be like, "Oh, this my man. Of course I'm gonna listen to him." Y'all just hating.
I feel like, me personally, if a dude, he make you feel a certain way that another dude can't, or if he just getting you right, y'all, like he getting you right in the bedroom. You like this, y'all locked in. Lock it and throw away the key.
I mean, I feel like that's always so messed up though. Like, even girls, same thing with guys. Like, a girl telling you, like, you know, we together, da da da. And you don't really see it more so from girl side. It don't be the guy's side. Like, the guys are doing whatever you want to do. But at the same time, it can be the girls doing whatever she want to do, you know, vice versa. Like, I feel like if you go to the bar, right? She go to the bar with all her friends, and the dude buy her a drink, like individually a drink, not a group of them. Like, they say, the dude say, "Oh man, you know, get him." Well, even if they say get him all shots, I'm gonna kind of feel some type of way about that too, because I feel like ain't no man should be buying you no drinks.
Why would you feel some type of way about that?
Because we're in a relationship and you got him buying y'all drinks as a group. That's making y'all look like y'all groupies.
No, that's not. He was feeling generous and he bought drinks. Simple as
Well,
that.
tell him to be generous to somebody else.
Yeah, tell him to be generous.
But that's
to somebody
$5
else.
that's not being spent in your pocket for my shot.
Pour that in your friend mouth.
Yeah.
pour that shot in your friend mouth. Cause like I feel like when you're in a relationship, no dude should be buying.
All right, so
drinks.
let's flip the script.
Anything.
Let's say your man out with his 2 homeboys and like a girl, like a group of girls. We think y'all look good. Can we buy y'all drinks? What would you want him to say?
No, it's different if he come up and once you compliment me, then it's like I can't mess with you because I know I'm in a relationship. But if you just simply they're at the table far away from, not even far, they're at the next table and they see us partying vibe and they're like, oh, let me buy them drinks. I see it's one of their birthdays.
See, I'm gonna be strategic about it. I'm gonna give it to my partner. I'm like, hey man, give me this drink. Let him give me that drink, and I'm gonna drink that drink. Hey man, who bought you that drink? Man, my partner bought me that drink. Give me that drink, man. He got 2, didn't want 1, gave it to me. Hey, I ain't have to pay for it.
I'm not accepting it from nobody.
You gotta be strategic. You gotta think about it.
But it's still the same drink that person bought.
So they didn't buy it for me. They bought it for my partner.
A
He
free
had too much
drink
to
is
drink.
a free drink.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I feel like.
Would you tell your man or your
I'll
would
be
you tell
running
your
the whole
girl if somebody
situation.
bought you a
I feel
drink?
like that's the way that people like. You can just
That's
you're hitting on them almost.
Yeah.
But would you joke? Would it be something that you joke off, or would it be something that you like? You like, look, she bought me this drink.
Nah, I
ain't taking nowhere with her, but she bought me a drink.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it'll be she bought a drink.
But how do you expect your girl or your guy to react? Because I'm thinking, if I say that to my girl, she's gonna be like, somebody bought you a drink. Oh, you must like her. Go buy your little girlfriend.
Okay, I feel like a lot of girls are petty, but a lot of times they isn't really upset. They just petty. But at the same time, if you have an issue with somebody else buying him a drink, go to the bar and buy him a drink too.
I feel like
you should be at the bar together.
Exactly. We even gotta sit at the same table. Sit across the room. I sit across the room
together.
We can make a whole scenario and meet up with each other and be strangers again.
Exactly.
She should be happy I'm telling her because I could have kept my mouth shut.
And now you don't know, and I got the girl number in my pocket.
Yeah, literally.
We could be sitting at 2 separate tables. Just like you say, I come up, hey baby, let me buy you a drink.
See?
Come whisper up in here.
Yeah.
Let
And
me
you
buy
like,
you
oh
a
my
drink,
God,
baby.
look at this stranger talking to me.
With the hot bread all on the head. Hot bread on here, baby, let me buy you a drink. With, but that I feel like that'll spice it up too. And keeping it going. It's like,
fresh.
why you come whisper in your ear like that? That's
Ain't
what
your
a girl
business.
said. Why you worry about it? You ain't getting no drink. Because I ain't buying your friends no drink. I'm buying you a drink. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
But then on that same topic though, them girls, they be letting them dudes drive their car.
Yeah.
And then they let them drive the car, don't put no gas in it.
No gas.
While she at work.
And be riding around the other girl's house.
Yes.
Other girl be in the seat too.
Exactly.
Be smoking all in the car staying, or just doing whatever. Matter of fact, they be trapping out the car.
Yeah, real talk.
That'd be the one.
They be trapping out the car.
See?
Don't.
But I feel like, man, just go make some illegal money. I mean, legal money, not illegal, legal money. Don't make the illegal money, make the legal money. Because, like, at the end of the day, okay, you go sell you a pound or whatever. You go sell whatever, whatever. You sell it. What you going to get out of that?
Now they got fast money. They needed the money real quick. That's why they started doing
But
it.
the money don't last, though.
It never lasts
Because
they
it ain't your
spend
weed.
it like
You
this.
sell it for somebody else. You only getting a certain amount off of that.
And most of them dudes, they get that money. They start buying designer and shit.
Exactly.
Like
You can't even afford designer
You
yet.
buying designer and you spending all the money you got on that one V-Lone shirt.
yeah, like my brother, you was just wearing a tank top from a Hanes tank top with
Hanes
holes in
tank
it.
top.
With holes in it.
3 months straight.
Now you got
Not even a good gas station side they want from the gas station.
now you
man.
got Christian Dior shoes on and Alexander McQueen. Like,
Making
where this
sense.
came from?
Exactly, bro. I don't understand, man. I feel like if you're gonna trap whatever, you're gonna make the fast money, do something with your money. Like I ain't gonna say you gotta put in the bank account or nothing like that.
Invest.
You can tell them you cutting grass.
I don't condone legal money.
Start businesses,
I don't
guys.
Start
condone
a
illegal
business.
money, but if you're gonna do it, be like Ghost.
Yeah, exactly.
Be like Ghost.
Be smart with your money.
You gotta
Like,
have somewhere to put it.
you selling weed, you cutting grass. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Cut you 1 yard a day or something like that. And
You
then
a
you got
baker or
a
something.
paper trail, man. Hey, we giving y'all a free game right now.
Start a business, guys.
Free game.
Getting
Start
that
a business,
LLC
man.
makes a difference.
Literally, like you could be, I don't know, green choppers. I don't know. Weed choppers. I don't know that. Hey, that's your business. Hey. Look, I just gave you that right there.
You cut
I'm not gonna trademark it yet either.
You selling pounds to the customer.
Exactly.
There
you go.
Cut grass. Come on, man.
All you gotta do is knock on that door.
Man, I don't know, man. I feel like the drive is what it's supposed to be about, and it's about how you gonna do what you gonna do. Yeah. Like, what's your plan gonna be? You gonna sell weed for 6 years, and then go to jail for 10? Cause with intent to distribute, they got you, bro. They got you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Or you gonna, be smart and set it up. Cause you selling weed. I know some dudes sell some weed, and they get a lot of money. But like y'all making money, but you ain't doing. Come on, man.
Nothing with it.
You ain't doing nothing with it.
Spend it on her. Spend it on him.
Yeah,
and now you sitting here saying, "What I'm gonna do? Oh, buying Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton."
Yeah, you could go buy some chicken wings. Chicken wings expensive as hell right now. Go buy some chicken wings.
Yeah. Fill your mama fridge.
Exactly. Fill your mama up. Get her right. I don't know, man. I don't know. I try to give them free game, man. They don't want it. They don't want it. I try to talk to them like, man, look, you could be a businessman right now. Yeah. You could be making money. You could be good. Oh man, I'm gonna get it done. I'm
got it right now.
You straight off football, man. All right. 1 in 100 people make it to the league. Yeah. 1 in 1,000 people make it to the NFL every year.
Gotta have a backup plan.
Oh, boom,
and
one play,
you out.
Exactly, one play, and hey, number 23, you out. 24, you in.
And boom, that's your career.
Your career, you done. Because there's always the next man up. How you gonna beat that next man?
You heard now.
Come on, man.
You can't even compete for your spot now.
I'm gonna let Charleston get into the next two questions. He carefully thought about these questions. So
all right, for the next question, how dudes give bad bitches how do we as men keep letting some of these women get away with the stuff they do just because we label them as bad? So first, I just finna ask. So what do we consider as bad?
I personally feel like a bad bitch is something. Well, I don't want to. Somebody who shows, I guess it'll be like a sexy red or. Oh no. I feel like y'all is hating. So sexy. Okay, I got you, girl. Okay, Ice Spice is a bad bitch. But Ice Spice, I feel like there's a difference. There's like attractive women. And there's bad bitches. Attractive women are more on the modest side.
Well, guess what? Ice Spice is both.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I was like, she's a mix. She could give bad energy while still being modest. So I guess my point of view is wrong.
I don't know. See, like to me, I think a real bad bitch is like really like a girl who just got it all. I feel like she got everything going on for her. But I ain't gonna say she got the money. She may not have the money going on, but she got the body going on. She got the face card going on. She might have the car going on.
I feel like it's more of a physical.
Yeah, it's more of a physical thing than a mental thing. And I feel like mentally she may not be there, but that body is there.
So that goes into the women that you look at first in a group. The ones that you see as more attractive.
Yeah, you see them first. But I feel like the
I can't
be real photogenic girl is a bad like. It's just certain. I feel like it's certain criteria. Like everybody wants to label themselves as a bad bitch, but like, are you really? Or you just saying that because
really
it's trendy?
And she knows she really attractive.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think
And she know how to portray herself that way.
Yeah, I know a couple girls like
that.
Yeah, I know a couple girls like that. One of them is a nickel celebrity, but keep it there.
And I feel like the problem us guys have is like we be letting some of them girls get away with too much just because they look so good. And then I feel like we be having to try so hard to keep them, or like we don't want to feel like, if I mess up, she gone.
Yeah.
Well, you never really had it. Well, or him in my case, you never really had them if you got to work extra hard to keep them. Or you doing the extra things to make sure that they're not looking at somebody else, or they're not doing this to keep them.
But I feel like a bad, like somebody who considered, I'm gonna say bad, but like top person. Who consider themselves in that like top 5 range, they don't want to be tied down. Like they don't want to be in a relationship. They want to get their issue and keep it moving.
Cause they know they look good and they can get it wherever.
Yeah, they can get it wherever. So like it's like they're not looking at lockdown now.
Yeah.
But when they got 3 kids, then they looking at lockdown.
And
you ain't top 5 no more, player.
Yeah.
You done dropped the rank 62.
Yeah.
You dropped down to 62 now because you ain't top 5. You got baggage now.
Yeah, you bad, but you got 3 kids with 2 baby daddies. Can't do it.
Exactly.
So
one of them be in jail. That's how it's always like that. One of them in jail, you couldn't even hold homie down while you were locked up.
So what would be like the male equivalent of a bad bitch, in your opinion?
It's probably like, go ahead.
So me personally, I feel like I would be like, that's a hot boy, but I know that's like a New Orleans slang.
Hot boy Ronald, thank you for that.
I know that's like a New Orleans swing, so I don't know what to say. I call men handsome. If you're the handsome man, you're a handsome man.
Yeah. I feel like the bad guys or the like top 5 guys, they like rappers, stuff like that. Because they be ugly.
But they got money.
But they got motion.
What is motion though?
But then, if that's the case, then what about dudes like actors like Michael B. Jordan or Maury Harvey? Like women go crazy over them.
Cause he's a handsome man.
Bro, but people say Denzel was handsome.
Denzel. Never mind.
Well, wait. Wait.
That's not our generation.
I'm sorry, Mr. Washington. I apologize.
You just not.
I apologize, Mr. Washington. But you're not my generation, so to me, I see like my grandpa. My grandpa thought he was fresh. He ain't fresh.
My mama think
he wears pants up there. He ain't fresh. But everybody, mama said, "Oh my God, Denzel! Oh, I get on my knees for Denzel." Come on, man. Denzel wasn't regular to me, man. He didn't even talk right. If this is what you're doing to me, that's Denzel. No.
I guess he was there, Michael B. Because now we all look at Michael B. and be like, oh my gosh, look at him.
They do regular. Sorry, Michael B. Jordan, but
you are a handsome man.
I got compared to Michael B. Jordan.
If I shoot my
can't
shot,
say that.
How? What?
I don't know. I mean, this girl, she said I reminded her of Michael B. Jordan. I don't know how, but I took it.
I think the skin tone is off. I swear the skin tone is off.
Maybe it just could have been like probably the muscles. Or like the way I carried myself.
Yeah, see, I was never ripped like Michael B. Jordan, so that maybe that's why I'm hating right now. I don't know. I never had the abs.
You gotta get there first.
Never. We gotta get in the gym. You saw him on Creed?
Yeah.
Dude is jacked.
Yeah, that's why I started boxing over the summer.
Hey, now I really might start doing boxing. You want to do that over sometime? I ain't gonna be hurt this time.
Yeah, thank God.
I ain't gonna be hurt this time, man. We had so much stuff planned for the summertime, y'all. Like, I tore my ACL in March, and everything went downhill from there. I got in trouble at school, just everything, man. It's crazy. But the trouble shouldn't have been trouble, but you know, it is what it is. Things happen. They always try to take you out, but I'm good now. I'm good. I'm straight. Man, we're supposed to bowl, we're supposed to do softball, we're supposed to do everything under the sun.
Literally.
Got played. Couldn't do nothing.
I ended up in Baton Rouge almost the whole summer.
Right.
Back and forth.
Hey, if you ever tear your ACL, look, you can come back from it. There's gonna be some long, hard nights. Leg gonna be throbbing. You ain't gonna know what to do. Just go to sleep. That's all I can tell you, man. And enjoy the time while you're hurt. Enjoy the time. But like, I don't know, man. I guess like a real definition of like a top 5 guy would be like, I don't know, man. They always say they don't like light skin, right? They always say that. Oh, I don't want a light skinned dude, but they all want a light skinned dude. Everybody.
They used to say the same thing.
Guys, girls, same thing.
Yeah, at one point nobody wanted dark.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted dark skin.
Hey, listen. When we was in elementary school, oh, he's so black, he's so
black.
dark.
Exactly, he's so black.
10, 15 years now, oh, he's so handsome.
That beard didn't feel there, because guess what? Light skinned dudes ain't got no real beards, okay? That's stick on.
Yeah.
Okay, they got stick on beards. See, us dark skinned men, we got these nice beards, and guess what? It's soft too.
Yep, I got full 360 waves, a full connected beard. Oh, he's so handsome, he's so chocolate. What was this back in 5th grade?
In 5th grade, you ain't want me.
Yeah.
And now I'm about to graduate college, and you're looking, oh my God, he's so handsome, nice chocolate man. No, this ain't white chicks. You ain't getting me. So I don't know, man. The skin tone has definitely changed. Like, people don't want light skin dude no more. They still want light skin girl though. Yeah, I guess girls, all color girls don't go out of style.
Yeah.
You know,
like I said, I ain't got no type.
The girls don't go out of style. I mean, light skin, dark skin, brown skin, yellow skin. You could be purple. If you bad, you bad. Purple is crazy.
She could be an alien from whatever planet. Shit.
Nah, that's crazy. Purple is crazy.
I don't feel like I have a type. Even though sometimes I feel like I do stray away from light skins, but I don't find them as attractive as I would say a dark skin is, I guess.
But I think we all gravitate towards something, even if we don't have a type.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. I never felt like I went for the light skinned girl. Like, I never went for the light skinned girl. I don't know, maybe it's because I was so dark skinned. But my mama is light skinned and my daddy is dark skinned. So my daddy had game though. So he washed my mama's car, messed the car, he washed it. Car was still dirty. But he washed it though.
That's all that matters.
And she told him, she like, you missed this, you missed that. He came back and washed it again. Still messed up. And 28 years later,
he got her. He tried.
So
I feel like when it comes to women, I feel like I go through phases of what I like. Like if you would ask me what I like a few years ago in high school, it might be the same, but it's probably different now. Which that's gonna get into my next point. Like how talking to girls and like talking to people in high school it was back then compared to now.
Man, no, that's a whole different thing. Like I go on about that. Like I feel like back in high school, girls wasn't getting pregnant and stuff how they are now.
Well, we're older now.
We're older now. Yeah, so it's like
they're actually doing stuff now.
Yeah, you're doing stuff. So it's like I know some girls who was getting around in middle school.
Hey, they were starting early, boy.
Right, I mean they were starting early, but like in high school, I think it was easier to talk to them because you saw them every day. Now it's like you gotta seek them out now. Yeah. You gotta go to where they at. She working at Popeyes. You gotta see her at Popeyes. Oh girl, I ain't seen you in so long. Just text me, whatever. But now it's like you really gotta do the work now. Mm-hmm. High school is like, okay, here's 1,000 girls, choose from one. Or same thing with guys. Here's 1,000 guys, choose from them. But now it's like if she ain't in college, you don't find nothing in college, which is another thing where they say here's 1,000 girls. Here's how many girls. You don't find nothing.
You ain't about to find them no time soon.
It's gonna be hard looking once you get out, cause
I think about that
it's
all
hard.
the time.
You know, like how do you even look for a girl? Yeah. Especially with all the stuff that's going on. Like we mentioned, like guys and girls. Girls want the guy for their money, and girls want the guys for their money, and guys want the girl for just their body.
I guess is what you have to attribute to their relationship, and if that's all you're looking for.
Because who moves out the house? Like, say you find a girl who y'all both got your own apartment. Who moves in with who? Or do y'all start fresh together?
That is a good one. I feel like that's something y'all would have to talk about.
I feel like I can't move in with no girl. Because, like, what if she get mad at me and kick me out?
See, but your name would be on the list. Like, you always want to hold the cards. Exactly. The guys always want to hold the card, but then it's like, dang, do I kick this girl out? Or do we put in on that half like if we both get into something we just not working no more, do we both part ways? Or do I say, man, you know, look, it's my place, right out. Because like they got guys who they break up with their girl 2 days later or day later, same day, they got another girl in the house.
And that's crazy.
And that's their house, you know, they living together.
She ain't even all the way gone yet. She still gotta come back tomorrow to get the rest of her stuff.
She didn't even get her underwear out the drawer. She didn't get her drawers out the drawer. And you got another girl laid up in the bed. Ain't even changed the sheets.
That's crazy. Ain't changing the sheets is wild.
But that's the time we're in. Like,
it really is, and that's the sad truth.
It's crazy though because it's like how do you find either guy or girl? Like where do you even look? Where are you supposed to look?
I feel like
because they don't DM back. You DM them, they don't text back.
Well, a lot of girls like for a man to see them in person and meet you in person. Because me personally, I ain't gonna DM you back. I ain't gonna message you back.
I feel like it's easier to talk in person first.
Yeah, you can see what that vibe is. It's not just a hey, how your day going type thing. It's a hey, how your day going?
Yeah.
And then it's like in some places, it's like, do you go straight for it, or like do you like kind of like play the long game? Just like if we just walking around out and about at campus, I feel like I can just go straight for your number or whatever. But if I'm at the gym or if I'm at somewhere where I go all the time, I might not be able to do that. Like, I might have to play the long game because if you shoot me down, I gotta see your ass every day, 5 days a week.
Right. No, you're right about that. I guess it's just a crazy thing is to like how I'm not gonna say girl or guy, but like girl or guy, when you try to talk to them, like Now it's like you could just people used to give out their house phone numbers. Okay, they used to give out their house phone number. Now you got all these texting and social media apps stuff like that. Or you get my Instagram. For what?
Because they don't really want to talk to you. They just want to
But
follow.
just tell me no, like.
Yes.
But
Let me
it's
know. Don't.
a lot of guys. If you say no to them, it'll be repercussions. Like think about the girl who got hit with a brick because she told the boy no, she couldn't have his number.
All right.
Exactly. There's a lot of repercussions, and it's a lot
mean-
to go through your phone and block somebody.
How often does that happen though?
A lot of times, if you deny a man, they feel obligated. A lot of men feel obligated to have you because they have that God complex and they feel like they're a top dog.
Okay, so what if it's the other way
What if it's
around?
the other way around?
Oh, I can 100% believe it's on you.
Yeah, imagine that. I shoot a girl down, she try to stab me. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But the crazy thing is, whenever you shoot, like when one shoots and miss, the first thing you go back to your friend, I wasn't even really trying to talk to
you
him
be tryna-
anyway.
yeah.
Whether
They
it's guy or
definitely do
girl,
that.
Yeah,
like
you be
man,
tryna-
she wasn't even that bad
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
She poor anyway.
You be trying to downplay it so you don't feel
Yeah,
as
like
bad.
yeah. But at the end of the day, she shot you down. I ain't
Versus
gonna lie.
taking you
It is
out.
what it is.
But like my uncle used to always tell me, the worst a girl could tell you is no. Shit. That ain't true. She
I
can
think it
tell
is.
you hell no. And my feelings is hurt.
Well, your feelings is gonna be hurt with the no.
Yeah,
It was
but
just a
I
little rough
feel
for
like
friends.
it's just a little bit more like you did not. You really told me like you ain't got it, player.
That's okay. That's what he said. You not everybody cup of tea.
That is
Yeah.
true though.
You not. That don't mean you not handsome. That just mean you just not for her.
That is true. I don't know, man. I guess it'd be just so hard to decide. Like, and then sometimes like girls don't even be approachable now.
Yeah, y'all be looking so mean and so mad at the world, and it's like, I don't like.
What
She
if
like
somebody
she having a
faces-
bad day. I don't want to make it worse.
But in the comments, y'all put in there if you had to approach, if a girl had to approach a guy, how would you do it? Or like
Just
like,
walk up.
but how though? Like I ain't never seen no girl. Well, no, I can't think about it. I can't think of I can't think of a girl going up to a guy and saying I want you.
Yeah.
That's not how you gonna say it. You gotta have. You know how to. Well,
I know,
think
but
you
I feel like if girls, I feel like if girls
Been a
shot they
while.
shot more, things would go so much smoother. Cause as a dude, you got a 50-50 chance. She either
You
say
got
yes
50-50.
or no.
It's the same with the
But
woman.
that
No,
other
I don't think so.
50%, that
Y'all
would
got-
be a
y'all
Oh
lot.
yeah,
got-
men
y'all
are a
got
lot
little-
easier. Men
That
are a
would
lot
be a
easier.
LeBron block.
Listen, I feel like if you're an attractive woman, you got like a 75-80% chance of a success rate.
Yeah, like a guy not gonna tell you no.
Yeah, men are a lot easier
Hey,
than
like
women.
we gonna give you, give you
Like,
number, like whether you.
Yeah, I ain't trying to play games. Like if you want me and I want you, let's make something happen. Why we playing games?
Yeah, why we playing games? Like just do it.
Like
Nike said, just do it.
yeah. And some
Some
girls they be
girls-
like, and some
And
girls they be
Nike
like,
see your
oh.
sponsorship in
Some
Nike,
girls
man,
they be
come
like,
on.
oh, I gotta think about it. I don't know. All right, that mean no. If
That mean
if
no,
it ain't
yeah.
yes, it's no.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy because it's like if a dude come up to you, he already mustered up the confidence, the
Yeah.
courage to come to you.
Yeah.
Because normally girls they don't be by themselves.
No,
It be
that's another
A
thing.
it be
group
two
of
of them, a group of them, and y'all know how guys, y'all know how to
It
group
be-
up. It's
Everybody
two
looking.
regulars and one, you know what?
Yeah, like how you talk to the friends while entertaining
Yeah.
the well little. You got
It's like you gotta entertain everybody when you go over there.
You really don't. You just address the group. Hey y'all, how they going? And be like, hey, can I get your number? Simple as that. I think you're attractive. Can I have your number?
Man, we
And
gotta.
if she want
we
to,
gonna have to
They
do
be
like
cock blocking sometimes too.
there are
They
those
do
friends
be
who
cock
cock
blocking.
block. So
Like,
you girls, y'all need to pay attention on what friends who cock block
Like
because
Yeah,
you
real
blocking the wrong thing.
you blocking the guy who might pay for y'all dinner
yeah, the
tomorrow night. It ain't gonna be me though,
dude-
but
Yeah. Literally.
ain't gonna be me. Ain't gonna be me, but yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like girls like they always be. I feel like sometimes they just be unapproachable. Like
But back to the face thing. I feel like me personally, I have a resting bitch face. I have a resting bitch face, and it's not like I don't want to be approached because once somebody starts talking to me, I'm smiling, I'm kikiing and laughing. It's just my face. You can't help it.
See me, I'm the opposite. I'm always like smiling, or I got like a grin on my face. So I feel like I'm a I feel like I'm easily attractive. I mean, like approachable.
yeah,
And like some girls, I notice like over time, like that's how like some girls like when you look at them from a distance, or like you walking by them, they smiling, or they'll look at you. That might be like your sign to say something, but you don't.
but you don't.
But I mean, at least you're getting the sign too.
Right.
So
She noticed you.
yeah,
She noticed you. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like it's just a matter of doing it. Like you just gotta get out there and do it. If you want
And do
something,
it.
you go do it. You go get after it. If you want I don't care if you want Young Miami or Jada Waiter. I'm always gonna use them in here because if I had a fantasy girl, that's my 2 fantasy girls. Hopefully, they'll follow me back on Snapchat, Instagram, and all that soon.
Yeah.
But you know,
I
you don't think so? But hey, you know, like if you just gotta, you know, get out there and start making conversation.
I feel like you have to. It is hard though. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause sometimes I be wanting to approach girls, and like your heart starts sinking into your ass.
Boy.
You feel like you can't move.
Nervous butterflies,
Yes,
hands
yes.
get a little sweaty,
Yes.
words be slurred.
You a person just like them. Just walk up and say, hey.
I don't know, like it don't be seeming that easy. Like, but my thing is, back in the day, they ain't had no game. Like I feel like, well, they must have had more game than we have now.
They had
because
to think about it.
they were just going to do it. Was no phone, was no social media.
See, that's what it is. They had to.
Yeah, they had to get out there and do it. To us, it's like
now you be like, let me
just
text my
text
friend who
it
she
down.
know him.
So no, hey, put me on.
Yeah,
As soon
that's
as
how
you
it
learn their
goes.
name, you can go look it up.
Yeah, and then you
Football
look,
roster.
now you following them on Instagram.
Yeah.
Hey, I only give 24 days to follow back. After 24 days, I mean,
That's
that's
too
just
much.
24 hours.
I was saying you got
24 hours. Not 24 hours. No,
Not
24
even that long
hours.
sometimes.
Hey,
8 hours.
If you really attractive, I give you 48. I'm a lady
24
man.
hours.
You
You
get
see, you on your
nothing.
phone every day.
Yes.
Probably every hour of the day. You probably don't even sleep at night. If you're not following me back, hey, bro, I ain't
You
waiting
obviously
around.
ain't gonna follow me back.
You ain't just yeah. I wasn't good enough to get you follow
Yeah,
back.
I just
cool.
had to do that the other day.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Crazy.
you know, people be thinking that like, oh, what you think you're a celebrity? So we
Yeah.
went to high school together.
Yes.
Me and my cousin, me and Hope. She ain't follow me back twice. I follow her, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Twice.
I give him
My
a second
cousin,
chance.
blood. Me and you grew up
Yeah.
together.
If it come across again, I give him a second chance. After that, nope.
They gotta follow me back for me to follow them.
Yeah, you gotta follow me back. You gotta follow me first now, because
Yeah.
I didn't gave you the chance.
You
played around, you bullshitted, and look, I'm taking my follow back. And you're gonna wait these 48
Somebody
hours.
really want this.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody else want this follow back.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. But like in high school, talking to girls, man, it was just so easy. Like, and talking to anybody in high school was easy. Like,
You felt like it was more attainable.
I feel like it was harder for me.
how?
Well, I will say, like, in high school, I was more anxious and nervous, and I really didn't have, like, confidence in myself compared to now.
Yeah.
I feel like now I can talk in front of a crowd, I can say whatever, whenever, and it's not as bad. But in high school, like, how can I put this? Like, you know how, like, girls, like, grow up and, like, develop faster?
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like,
what they say.
yeah, that's what
they say.
I kind of believe
Times
it.
have changed.
Yeah. I feel like
Times have changed.
some of those girls, they was like,
sixth grade,
they was
6
like,
feet tall.
yeah, some of those girls
No,
in high school,
literally.
I remember girls like my junior year, they talking to dudes in college like grown men. It's like I
Yo,
can't compete
girls
with
move.
that.
Compete with that.
And I
Like
get that
I'm like my beard just growing. Like I'm just starting to get in shape. Like I
That's
can't
what I'm
compete with that.
Like I wasn't even growing into my face all the way.
Yeah,
Like now I'm in my era. It's me.
yeah,
But high school,
yes,
I was a cheese ball.
yeah. Like
I
You were
had
in high school.
I got waves now, you know what I'm saying? I'm fresh now, but in high school, bro, I had like a flat top.
yeah, shorty's 16 talking to a 21, 22-year-old. I'm
That's-
15. I can't compete with
You
that.
can't compete with that. You can't compete with that, man. I wouldn't even say to try, because that's just,
I don't know. In high school, well, I didn't have many relationships in high school, y'all. I was really like a theater kid, but I never had an issue talking to people for real. So I just walk up and say, "Hey, y'all, how y'all day going?" Or I know somebody in a group, and they'll turn into put me on your friend.
Yeah.
See, high school for me, and like school in general was, well, not school in general, but once I transferred, I'm gonna give y'all a little quick story, right? So I came from the West Bank to the East Bank to go to high school. But freshman year of high school, I went to John Eric. Terrible experience. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. But it made me into who I am today. Because I went to John Eric freshman year. I transferred to Warren Easton my sophomore year of high school. It was a whole new world. People was over there really like struggling, going through stuff that like us on the West Bank, we ain't going through like that. Like there's just some certain things that when you live in the actual city of New Orleans and on the West Bank, Jefferson Parish, you go through two different things. I could leave, one time we left our house door open. Nobody went there took nothing. You leave your house door open in New Orleans, Let's believe
nothing.
You ain't gonna come back to nothing. Not even your sofa. They gonna take everything out your refrigerator.
Everything. You be lucky they ain't changed the locks in their house now.
They been wrote up the deed and put it on to their name. So when I transferred, it was a weird situation because I didn't know nobody. Me and my cousin went there. But my cousin, she had already been there her freshman year and all that. She went to school over there. They live in the same 7th Ward over St. Bernard. So I'm like, okay, cool. They over there. So I would go stay by them sometimes just to go to school and stuff, just so, the drive and all that wouldn't be too bad. Well, getting over there, I had to introduce myself to so many people. And they were like, who are you? Like, where you come from? What made you come here? And I'm like, damn, I got to explain myself to every single person that I come here just to try to make a friend. And everybody, I'm not going to say they wasn't that welcoming, but when you don't go there freshman year, people already got their cliques made together. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now you got to try to fit in. So it became a thing where, like, I was cool with everybody. Yeah. But the football team, I played football freshman year or sophomore year. So I was cool with all the football and all that. And then I became captain of the baseball team, like, around like junior year, something like that. So things started going better. But when I first got there, I was like, man, I don't even know how to make friends. Because I didn't have to make friends on the West Bank at Joshua Butler and Stella Worley because everybody knew me. Yeah. I walked on campus freshman year at John Eric, and it was like a party. Everybody, oh, man, Lance, he's here, man. We thought you was going across the river to school. I'm like, nah, bro, like, it didn't work out. Right. So they're like, man, you here? So I ain't have to do none of that. I get over there, and now it's like, man, you got to talk to these people. You got to get them to know who you are. They don't know who you are. So I made a name for myself in high school just by, like, connecting with administration and doing stuff. And then it became something good. But, like, if I was, like, a quiet dude, wasn't really trying to get into nothing, I'd have been a nobody.
That's kind of how I was, like, my first 2.5 years. Like, my freshman, sophomore year, I was really, like, quiet, closed off. Yeah. Like, I played baseball, whatever, but I wasn't really known. Like, junior year, the interest kind of went up, and then COVID happened. Went home.
So that messed it, COVID messed it up. Yeah.
But, like, senior year, though, I mean, in my eyes, I was that guy. Yeah. I wasn't, like, the guy, but, like, I'm a senior. I know all the seniors. The juniors know me. The sophomores know me. Hell, some of the freshmen knew me just from hearing my name and, like, this and that. So...
Yeah, I feel like it was hard for me to make friends too because I switched schools. Well, I switched from Jefferson Parish to St. Charles Parish. So I switched from a predominantly black school in Parish to a predominantly white school in Parish. So it was I didn't know nobody at all. Yeah. And then I joined clubs and activities. I was in choir and ROTC and theater, and that's how I began to make my own name. I began to, I guess, climb the ranks of ROTC and made it all the way up to like one of the chairmen. And then in theater, I didn't really get into theater until my senior year, and that was COVID year. Yeah. But in theater, I was in all the plays and in all the shows, so everybody knew me.
Yeah. See, that's like, and that's why, like, the high school thing was so easy, like, to meet people, because they give you a whole bunch of people, but everybody's not always accepting. I went to Warren Easton, the Warren Easton Charter High School in New Orleans. We were on QB1. I was on there too. But I went there, and they had 3 Lances. I had never been to a school where I wasn't the only Lance. So they like, which Lance? Short Lance? Dark skin? No, there's 4 of us. Short Lance. There are 2 short Lances. Other short Lance were ugly. Ugly. Okay? He paid a girl for a kiss. Oh, he was ugly. Paid a girl for a kiss. He was ugly. So 2 short Lances. Other Lance played football. He was a quarterback. Starting quarterback. Playing UL right now. Now he played wide receiver. Then he had another light-skinned Lance that was a freshman. So it was 2, well, when I got there, it was 2 junior Lances, 1 sophomore Lance, and 1 freshman Lance. Bro, I don't know what to do, because they're like, oh, yeah, Lance, da-da-da. Me, Lance? No, other Lance. Damn, man, they're not even talking about me. So I was so happy when the Lances left, because all of them ended up leaving, I ended up being the only one there. So, like, when all the Lances left, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm the guy now. You say Lance, they're talking about Lance Jones. They ain't talking about nobody else. They're talking about Lance Jones now. So it was like, man, like, I still, even senior year, like, it was some people that I would talk to, but I never had that official friend group. Yeah, it was just people I was around, and my boy, like, shout out Keith, dog, like, that's my dog. He made sure I was straight and everything. But, like, that was my, I was either with Keith or Shit, sometimes.
Moving around.
Yeah, I was just moving around, like hopping groups. So everybody was cool with me, but nobody was like.
Your designated.
Yeah, nobody was my designated people.
Yeah, I never.
But they invited me, like some people invited me to parties and stuff like that. Like I had some friends who they had a lot of fun in high school, so I used to go like to their little parties and stuff like that. But like I always wanted that like after high school like group that like when I went back, everybody come around and like it's like 20 of us in one group. We were like, yeah, man, high school we used to do da. But it's like,
you might have like one or two.
If I go back to Eric, then it's gonna be like, yeah, you know, Lance, everybody gonna come around because they've been dying to see me. Yeah. So it's like, and I came back for like a party on the West Bank one time. One of my friends, this girl named Sydney, she had a party. I went to her party. I get in there, they're like, oh man, Lance, we ain't seen you in so long. We thought you were never coming back. I was like, shit, I tried not to. Only when I came back for this party. So I don't know, man. Like high school was a little movie though, and then. March 13th happened.
2020.
March 13th.
March 13th,
Friday that shook the world.
Yes. Bro, I was in Lake Charles playing baseball. That's why I met Jacob.
Oh.
In Lake Charles. He played baseball at Lake Charles, Collegiate Prep, whatever. And we had a baseball tournament out there. We beat the shit out of them the first day. They beat us the next day like 13, 12, something like that. But we came in there, we ran up to school. And then Sunday, when we were leaving, we got the message and they were like, you know, look, school isn't going to resume.
You got the message on Sunday?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They told them they were gonna be out on Friday because I didn't go to school Friday.
Oh yeah, so you didn't.
I was out of town for baseball, so I didn't go to school. We left at like 7 something that morning.
Mm-hmm.
I had an electrical competition that morning too, so I wasn't there at all. I get the message on Sunday. They say, yeah, you know, school is not gonna resume. We'll be on Zoom, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what does that mean? Sure enough, that means
I ain't gonna
you ain't got no graduation, ain't got no prom, no nothing.
It kind of came clutch for me because you know they say junior year high school is the hardest. I got the bypass all of that,
all your classes, yeah.
Yes. And we just missed all the fun of our senior year.
Missed all the fun, bro. We had only played like 14, 13 baseball games, something like that, and I felt like it was gonna be a good season. Like I was progressing through the ranks and stuff like that. I'm moving up, and I'm like, man, this gonna be good.
Shut down.
Yeah. I had just finished my that day actually. I had just finished my senior project because my school still did that, and we was in English class just chilling talking. And our teacher was like, they would never shut down the schools if Trump said it because he's just the president, but he can't make moves like that. And then he came on and said it, and everything shut down. It was really crazy.
And I was came across the loudspeaker, and everything was all gloomy. They were like, we don't know. What they said? We don't know if y'all are gonna return. Yeah, it was so sad.
Because y'all didn't know what was happening. The world literally just shut down at a dime.
Like, we was kind of turned. It was like, no school, and we turned. And
I was never turned.
Bro, they was second lining. From what I heard, they was second lining around in school. Like, they was second lining, so happy. And I'm like,
this is the end of my year.
Yeah, people don't know what that meant for, like, seniors who were trying to get to the next level. You got basketball. I think that was like their state championship. That didn't happen. Baseball completely stopped. And that's the most non-contact sport.
Yeah, all the spring sports.
All the spring sports. Away from each other. We literally are away from each other. Only time we're going to be together is in the dugout.
Yeah, literally.
That's crazy.
I wish they'd have put us in a bubble like they did for the NBA. Yeah. Put me in the bubble. I would have been good, man. Because then over the summertime, I ended up playing baseball over the summertime.
Really?
Yes.
Still, that's crazy.
They shut down our summer workouts. We couldn't even work out. We worked out for like a month and a half.
I had graduated, and this was with the park and stuff. And people was getting COVID and things like that. People were still getting it, but my team, we didn't ever get it. Yeah. We didn't. Everything was still open. We played ball. Yeah. And baseball should have never shut down. Yeah. Basketball, okay, you breathing right on each other. But baseball, bro,
you're not even in contact.
Scoot the catcher back a little bit. You know, I mean, I ain't gonna say no stealing or whatever, but scoot him back a little bit. Tell the umpire back up a little bit, put his reading glasses on. But, I mean, like, y'all shut it down, and it's like, it's over with.
Yeah, that was the end of everything.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna say I redo high school, but at March 13th to graduation, yes.
I would redo high school if I could.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
No.
Or at least like the first half. Or at least the first half.
Biology kicked my behind this semester itself.
Well, I'm so happy I'm done with all them, bro.
My biology teacher was clutch at high school.
Oh yeah, Miss Gillum was great. I loved her.
I had my first biology teacher was Miss something with a T. Can't remember her last name, but she was real cool. She was cool, but no.
What really took it out of me in high school? Geometry. Forget biology. Biology.
The baseball. My freshman year at Eric, the baseball coach was the geometry teacher.
Ooh, you ain't have a choice but to pass.
Had to pass. Every time he talking to me, he's like, "Yeah, I graded your test. It didn't come out so well, so about 15 polls for that."
Oh man.
I'm like, "You serious?"
That's their favorite thing to do too.
Yeah, make you run polls. Like, bro, I don't want to run polls.
I'm not a pitcher. I need to run polls for.
Yeah, what do you run polls?
I'm a position player.
Yeah.
I was never an athlete, y'all, but I was a track manager. I used to run with the thing of water, and I used to have everybody snags.
Hey, don't let her
clutch.
fool you. She can feel the softball. It took a lot of work.
He is my coach, y'all.
It took a lot of work, but she can feel the softball. I mean, it's been a while, so she might be a little rusty.
Just keep your
We're
eyes
gonna
on
check
the ball.
out. That's why I always tell her, keep her eyes on the ball.
It's just straight sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything else in this episode, y'all?
I don't know. That's about it.
Yeah. Hey, man. First 48 Oyster edition. Thanks for watching.
Let us know if y'all like that title. I know y'all do, but just let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. We got to be kind of crafty with the titles and stuff. So let us know, man. So we're going to have in this content, we're going to have probably put the YouTube, we're going to put the subscribe buttons and all that on there.
Put it right
get
here.
It all jazzed up. Yeah, right here. We'll get that right. We're going to have a like, a follow on Instagram and all social media platforms. Hey, go check us out on TikTok too. Check us out on TikTok at Modern Loverz with a Z. Modern Loverz with a Z. Check us out on TikTok and like, share, subscribe, and we out.
Speak up, but I'm about to cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up.